Hey y'all, it's your girl Messiah back with another credit talk video. You guys tips on how I went from a 500 credit score to a 700 credit score. So yeah, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and put that notification bell on so every time I drop you can get that ding and be the first one to view my videos. I just want to start off by saying I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a credit advisor. Um, I didn't have a credit advisor, so I didn't have anyone helping me build my credit. I just strictly, you know, did my research when I finally felt like I wanted to get serious about building my credit. When I learned that you really need credit out here to do anything for real, and that's what people don't really teach us, especially as young, because I'm only 20, and in school they didn't talk about nothing about credit. I don't remember hearing nothing about it. Only thing I remember hearing is credit cards was bad. That's it. But yeah, I'm giving you tips on how I build my credit up from a 500 to a 700 credit score, and I'm only 20 years old. So I just want you to know you don't have to be in your 30s, your late 20s to have a good credit score. When you turn 18, that's when you can start building your credit up. Or if you got parents that's already into credit, you can also go to them. And when people like when your parents already have credit cards and they refer you to get your first credit card, that actually helps them out and helps you out to get approved. So if you got that advantage, that'll be cool to look into. Me, I didn't have that advantage. you know my parents, they wasn't really that good with their money. So yeah, I'm just doing it straight from the muscle, and just giving y'all the little secrets and my tips on how I am building up my credit now, because I'm still building up my credit. So yeah, when I first started, when I first started building my credit, like actually building it and did my research to learn about it, because it was the times where I had older friends and they all was talking about their credit cards and how they was able to do this and they got approved for these big credit limits. So all I was worrying about at the time was just getting approved for a big credit. I didn't know nothing about credit, didn't know why you needed it. I just thought it was just extra money and I just want to get a credit card, you like them, and get them big credit limits, stuff like that. So I remember, which I wish someone told me this before I started applying for credit cards and stuff like that. So I just want to tell y'all this: if you 18, or even if you just started off, and just started off, it don't matter what age you is, 18, 20, 25, 30, don't matter. If you just started getting into credit and you looking for ways to build your credit, or if you messed up your credit, still you can listen to this and you can use some of the tips that I use to help you build your credit. So yeah, when I turned 18, I was doing my research about credit cards, but I still wasn't sure if I wanted to go ahead and get my credit card, because you be having your mom and your parents in your ear telling you, no, if you get a credit card you're gonna be in debt, this, that, and the third. You know what parents tell you and stuff like that. So when I was 19, I remember it was like a month before my 20th birthday. So yeah, this is recent when I started building my credit, because I'm 20 now. My birthday is September 3rd, and then I applied for my first credit card in August, my first secure credit card. And yeah, so if you're new at establishing credit, or just trying to build your credit back up, you should definitely go apply for a secure credit card, because you'll get approved automatically. There's no denying a secure credit card, because what a secure credit card is basically a security deposit that you put your own limit on there. So you're using your own money to build your credit up. And I'll be sure to leave my link to my secured credit card video in this video. I actually did that a couple weeks ago too, so you can check out the secured card that I got, which was the Discover It secured card. And if you like that, after you look at my video and do your research and stuff, I definitely recommend this Discover It secure credit card because it's an awesome card. I still got that card, and yeah. So you need to, apply for a secure credit card, because I remember when I first applied for credit card, I applied for like 5 different credit cards in the same day, and I didn't get approved for none of those. I was applying for freaking Chase Wells. I was applying for Chase credit cards, Capital One credit cards with no credit. I had probably like a 300, I think, at the time, or 4 something credit score at the time, when I was just applying for these credit cards with no credit age. And also, I didn't even know I had a collection on my credit too, because when I was 17, I opened up a gym membership, and I didn't even know that was going to go on my credit. So that actually was $200, almost $300 debt collection on my credit too, that I didn't even know about, which was definitely bringing my credit down and making it go up, making my credit increase at a slow pace. So after I got denied from all those credit cards, I got denied from every single darn one of those credit cards. So if you just applied for about 10 credit cards before you watch this video and they're not secure, and you don't have no credit history, or you got debt on your credit history, 9 times out of 10, you won't get approved for that, and you're going to have those hard inquiries on your credit for a while, because I think they said like 7 years and then they fall off. So I still got those hard inquiries on my credit now, and I just get annoyed looking at them. So now it's just like, that's a big thing for me. Hard inquiries, they bring your credit score down. So just remember, every time you apply for a credit card, you will get a hard inquiry on your credit. But if you're building credit, that's fine, because you're going to build it back up, because you have to start off somewhere. Which secure credit card, start off with a secure one. Make sure you do your research, and even look at people videos that's more educated than me. I'm just giving you my experience and my knowledge of what I know. So yeah, even check out people videos that's more educated than me on this. And yeah, but I know you'll definitely work out good starting off with a secure credit card. And again, guys, you won't get denied for a secure credit card. Okay, so I started off with my secure credit card in August, and I made sure, and like they all tell you, step number 2, pay your bills on time. I know that's cliche, because they be like, duh, but no, pay your bills on time. Pay your bills on time. Simple as that. I was paying my credit card bill on time. When I got my secure credit card, which what I started off with, I called them. I got my actually told me my due date of my credit card when my stuff came in the mail. So it tell you, your information to tell you your due date, and then it told me my statement date on there too, which was 5 days after my due date. So it's important to pay your credit card bill on time on the due date, and make sure when your statement date rolls around, that's when actually the 3 credit bureaus review your credit card account. So even though you paid your bill 5 days ahead and you thinking the next day you can go swipe, no, because guess what? That's how credit, that's how they trick you. That's what they don't tell you. So you have to wait until your statement date roll around, because you want to wait until your credit card account. You want to wait until the 3 credit bureaus review your credit account for that month. Your credit, you know what? Fuck that. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Stop cussing. I'm sorry, y'all. I hate when I get tongue twisted, but you want to make sure, to after you pay your due date, you want to wait till your statement date rolls around to use your credit card, because you want to get that review on your credit report first, because that's when, you know, it reports back to the 3 credit bureaus, and that's how you get your, basically like a grade. That's how you get your grade for that month of how you use your credit responsibly. So you want to make sure you pay them on time. I'm telling you, all I did was pay my credit card bill on time from when I first got it to now. I'm still making sure I pay my credit card bill by the time my due date roll around, and I'm not swiping it to after my statement date roll around. So yes, I'm making sure I do that. And then also, again, like I said, I did have an open collection on my credit, so it was taking my credit, it was taking me a little long, you know, to build my credit up, which has only been about 7 going on 8 months now that I started building my credit. So that's actually a short amount of time. I know people that be talking about building their credit for about years. So only between 6 through these, you know, almost 8 months range, I went from a 500 credit score to a 700 credit score. So I'm just giving you my tips, my advice, and letting you know that you can do it. You just gotta be consistent with it, responsible with it, and ready to, you know, put a little couple dollars to the side, which will be that security deposit to start off your secured card to, you know, start it off. That's how you start off. So you gotta start from the bottom, you know, like they say, you gotta crawl before you can walk. So yeah, I was paying my bills on time. And then, like I said about the collection, I had the collection on my credit account. So as I'm learning about my credit, you know, how to leverage it and stuff. Okay, I'm learning about collections, and I'm like, oh snap, I got a $300 open collection, and you know, Credit Karma, it tells you it's like this something collection needs attention. So when I went and seen it was from the Retro Fitness, I'm like, you know, I was 17 when I applied for that membership, and I didn't even I went to the gym about 5 times, and then I stopped. So I did look into that and whatever. And I know people was, you know, I was looking up ways how I didn't have to basically pay my collection. Oh, that's crazy. Didn't have to pay my collection back. So I applied for a dispute on my Credit Karma, and I applied for a dispute on my Credit Karma and got my collection removed. And I'm telling you, after I got that collection removed, my credit jumped up. I think it was about like 70 something points or 80 points, if I'm not mistaken. I did add that in one of my other videos too, but I couldn't be sure to, you know, add it in this one too. But my credit jumped up like 80 points after I got that collection removed. And I knew it. They said it would jump up because I seen the potential charts that Credit Karma show you. So if you building your credit up, you should definitely download the Credit Karma app, because you can track your credit, you know, and, you know, just keep being able to check it without getting a hard inquiry, because Credit Karma, it lets you check your credit, you know, keep track of your credit for free. So definitely download the Credit Karma app. I had that since I, you know, even started building my credit up, and I just heard about it when I just wanted to see, oh, what kind of credit did I have? So after I got that collection removed, my credit been jumping up. So then that's when, like I said, I told you guys I started off with the secured credit card, which was a $300 credit limit. So I paid my bills on time, and after 6 months, they give you a credit increase after they finally review, because they take 6 months and then they review your credit report to see how you started off, you know, with that secured credit card. So you don't have to go to Discovery. You can do you know, Capital One secure card. It's so many secure cards that you can look into and see what best fits you. But after your first 6 months of having that secured credit card, that's when the credit bureau finally do your a credit bureau, they do your credit report every month. But that's when that credit card company finally review your credit history and see how you've been managing your credit and how responsible you've been. So when my 6 months, it was actually 7 months, but when my 6 through 7 months rolled around, they gave my credit card report a review, and they increased my credit line to a 1,500. So I went from a 300 credit security, a $300 credit line which was my security deposit that I put down to start off, to a 1,500 credit limit. So they sent me my $300 security deposit back, because I don't know if all of them send it back, but I don't know if every credit bureau that you start a security card sends your security deposit back, but I know Discover It, they send you your security deposit back when they give you that credit increase. So I did get my security deposit back, and I did do a video on that, so you can check it out. I showed the check. They really sent me my money back, and I cashed it already. So yeah, it was real, you know. And yeah, I got my money back, and I got my credit increase. And what I didn't know is, from me getting a credit increase on my credit card, it actually made my credit go up 23 points, because I did go up, my 6 points. Like, I think it was like 2 to 4, 6 points this month from like just my regular credit report. But then that's when I got another Credit Karma notification. I'm like, what's this? Because when I get that thing from Credit Karma, I check that like an email, a text message. Gotta see what y'all saying to me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta check my credit out. You don't never know. So I checked it. It said I went up 23 points, and I checked on to see what changed, because I was like, well, what made me go up 23 points? And it was because Discover It gave me a credit increase on my secured card. So I moved up from a secured card to an unsecured card. So my card now that I got from Discover, it's the same card, but they unsecured it since they sent me my deposit back. Now it's considered a regular credit card. So yeah, that helped me go up too by getting a credit increase. And no, I didn't call, because I did hear sometimes when you call them and ask them, it takes them longer to give you a credit increase. So I was like, you know what? All right, I'm gonna wait it out. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When my 6 months rolled around, I was like, all right, well, looking to hear from them, like, well, where is my increase at? But after when my 6 months rolled around, I did start seeing little stuff on my Discover app, like talking about they asked me to confirm this was my address for when my security deposit gets sent back. So I'm like, okay. When I seen that, I was like, all right, so I know soon it will be coming. But then that's when my 7 months rolled around, they sent me the email that they was sending it back and giving me an increase and stuff like that. So yeah, I was hyped about that, and I got the increase last month. And then that's when my 23 points, my credit went up 23 points this month from me getting the increase on my credit card last month. So stuff do take some time, because that was only a month, so I didn't mind, because I'm still building my credit anyway. So it wasn't like I was in a rush. So that just gave me a little boost. So yeah. And I'm going to be keeping y'all updated on my credit, like, my credit journey of what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I keep itching my nose because my allergies is acting up. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on my credit journey, because I'm actually thinking about applying for my second credit card. But I did come to the conclusion that I am going to wait until my year roll around that I had my first credit card, because I just heard that it's better to do it that way. I've heard that it's better that for me to get approved for the card that I want, and plus it just makes me look more responsible, since I had my card, and was doing responsible with it for a whole year. Then it just will makes me look like I'm in a smarter position, and then by then, they should be sending me cards, trying to get me, giving me pre-approval cards, just throwing cards at me by then. So I'll have options and know which card is really the best fit for me. And I'm definitely going to take y'all on my second credit card journey with me when I do get there. But also, why is it important to have credit at a young age? I'm 20 with a 723 credit score. Most of our parents is, about up there in their credit score is from a 500 to a 6 something, and you know, you hear them complain about their credit all the time. If they had a certain credit score, like a 800 credit score, they can buy the house they want. If they had a certain credit score, they can buy the car that they want. If they had a certain credit score, they can start the business that they wanted. So credit is important in so many ways that, you know, the educators in the everyday world don't really teach us or tell us. You know, if you want the car, the dream car you want, or not even a dream car, if you want just a car, your first car that you want, you can be 18. If you got a 7 up range credit score or 800 credit score, your age don't even matter. Your credit's speaking for itself. So people is going to still want to work with you. You still want to have options because your credit is leverage in life. Credit is leverage in life. You got a good credit score, you can go buy a house. There's so many people, you know, that's waiting to own their first home or buy their first home. You know, credit helps you out a lot when it comes to being a homeowner. And guys, I ain't even gonna lie, I'm getting homeowner fever, because it's like, as I've been building my credit, I've been learning why credit is so important. Because at first I used to think, okay, if I'm saving and I'm, you know, if I'm doing good saving, then I'm doing good. But it's like, okay, you can have $10 million in your savings account and not have no credit. It's pointless, because guess what? People don't, you know, see how responsible you being just because your credit, you know, because you say I got this amount of my savings. People want to, you know, see money that was put in your hands and how you managed it and how you know, work with it. They want to see how responsible you were. So you got $2,500 to just, you know, go open a secure credit card. Go do that. You don't got no credit, start building your credit. You in debt? If you in debt, my best thing I would, you know, if you in debt, is to, you know, look up ways how you can get out of debt. You know, look up ways how you can get out of debt. And say if you're not in debt right now and you got like a car note open, you know, leasing a house that's open, or a phone, you know, like T-Mobile and stuff, because they run your credit. Just make sure that they're all paid and up to date. And if they're not all paid and up to date right now, and you're, you know, trying to build your credit and you still got these things, you know, it's best that you pay them so that they're up to date. You know, if you got late payments on them, it's best that you know, pay them out, pay your debt that you got on them, since they're still open, things that you're using or living in or driving in. Pay them and get all your payments up to date. And then, you know, as you build them with your secure credit card, you will see your credit jump in a huge amount. Like, I see people say they went from a 6 something to a 720 in 90 days. Fortunately, that didn't happen for me, but I see people say they did it all the time. So I'm telling you, all you got to do is make sure anything that you got open is paid up to date. I mean, if you got collections on your account that's you don't know what's from, definitely try to get them disputed off your credit, because they'll definitely help you a lot. And yeah, that's where I'm at for now. I just got that update from Credit Karma about 2 days ago that my credit went up to a 723. So yeah, and I'm only 20, y'all. So you don't have to be up in age or have all these things, because I don't even have a car note. I have a car, but I just own a car, so it's not a car near or nothing like that. But the only thing I got for now that's on my credit that I started building my credit with is just my secure credit card. So it's not like I have all this fancy stuff, like I got a car note, I got a credit card. I don't have all that stuff to help me build my credit, because one, I can't afford a car note right now. But if you can afford a car note, you know, a lot of people said that since, you know, they had a car note, and the responsible ones that was able to pay their car notes, you know, they said that it helped their credit too, because, you know, that's on your credit, and that's something that you're, you know, paying back, because it's like a loan, so you're paying it back, so that actually helps you build your credit too. But I knew that I wouldn't be able to manage a car note at the time, and I, that's like a liability too. My car is still a liability. So I was, now that I'm getting in the credit, I'm like, I'd rather just stick with the car that I got right now before, I get an up-to-date car, because I've been thinking about, being like my first homeowner since I've been building my credit, and I've been learning that, I can buy a home with good credit, because I'll be paying like the same as renting my first apartment. I'll be paying like the same for my mortgage for me buying a home, and yeah, so it's just now, as I'm building my credit, it's just taking me into different directions of what I can do with my credit and how to leverage my credit. So yeah, if you want more of my credit talk, credit journey videos, make sure you leave in the comments down below, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back for another video.